Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Gwen Stefani shares a message of hope with straight-faced selfie from home. In a moment that silenced scrolling thumbs and quieted digital noise, Gwen Stefani turned to the stillness of her camera and sent a message not with fireworks or fanfare, but with her eyes and the unspoken strength of a soul rooted in resilience. Framed by soft home lighting and draped in the honesty that only isolation can sharpen, her selfie was more than an image. It was a mirror for a world seeking comfort, a world exhausted by headlines, divided by opinions, and desperate for simplicity, authenticity, and something real. She did not smile. That alone carried meaning. In an age of polished expressions and curated emotions, her straight-faced expression offered a different kind of beauty, one of groundedness, one that suggested that even when the spotlight dims and stages fall silent, the person beneath the persona remains, enduring and open. The caption she shared was brief, sincere, and full of a kind of spiritual calm that cannot be manufactured. It was a message of hope, not loud but lasting, not flamboyant but firm. Inside her home, surrounded by the textures of everyday life, houseplants in shadowed corners, soft cottons worn thin from love and time, echoes of children's laughter down hallways, and the distant hum of a world pressing on, Gwen Stefani found the courage to speak without spectacle. It is often said that still waters run deep, and this moment was proof of that. The camera did not capture glamour but grace, not perfection but presence. In the quiet of her surroundings, Gwen embodied the experience of so many across the globe. Her expression mirrored the exhaustion of days, blending into nights, of waiting for certainty, of clinging to memories of the ordinary while crafting new rituals from scratch. The simplicity of her face, unmasked by makeup or performance, reached through screens and into hearts. Fans across continents responded not with noise, but with reverence. Comments poured in like prayers, like notes passed in silence between strangers who understand one another without having met. They wrote of their own hardships, their own small victories. They wrote of tears shed in the morning and dreams kept alive in the night. They wrote of gratitude, of admiration, of the comfort found in the quiet solidarity that Gwen's photo provided. And Gwen herself, whose career has been carved from sound and spectacle, showed that the most powerful messages do not always need melody or rhythm. Sometimes the greatest power lies in being still, in showing up, in sharing not a perfect version of oneself, but a true one. In doing so, she became more than a performer. She became a participant in this shared human moment. This was not a marketing move. It was not an advertisement. It was not an invitation to buy or believe anything. It was a breath held and then released into a digital world full of noise. And it was heard. Because honesty, when shared openly, resonates longer than the loudest voice. Her gaze, direct and unwavering, seemed to say that the storm will pass, that joy will return, that even in the grayest moments, connection remains possible. From the walls of her home to the unseen corners of her heart, Gwen allowed herself to be witnessed as she truly was. Not as a headline, not as a fashion icon, not as a pop sensation, but as a woman holding space for her own vulnerability and inviting others to do the same. In doing so, she reignited the ancient truth that art is not always performance. Sometimes art is simply presence. She did not cry. She did not laugh. She did not pose or pretend. She simply looked into the lens and let her stillness speak. And somehow, in that silence, millions heard her loud and clear. The image was not just shared, it was felt. It became a modern relic, a reminder that the human face, when stripped of artifice, can carry messages deeper than any broadcast. It reminded the world that the eyes can be lanterns in the dark, and that hope does not always roar. Sometimes it whispers. And that whisper, when spoken from the heart, can move mountains. Gwen Stefani charms her fans by sharing photographs and videos of ranch life with her husband, Blake Shelton, in Oklahoma, and on Tuesday, She uploaded a new selfie from her lovely garden. The former The Voice judge posed in leggings, hiking boots, and a check shirt while taking a photo in front of a sea of iris flowers. Gwen dressed casually with a cap and sunglasses, but chose to sulk rather than smile for the camera. The lovely purple flowers behind the star are a popular kind that symbolize trust, hope, and wisdom. According to their website, the symbolism of an iris, like that of many other flowers, varies based on the kind and color of the flower. However, it is commonly interpreted to represent faith, optimism, and wisdom. As the soft petals strengthen in warmer temperatures, they also represent the arrival of spring and new beginnings. Behind the blooms are gorgeous trees, a grassy lawn, and a white picket fence, forming another breathtaking area of their huge estate. Last month, the Hollaback Girl singer was complimented for her rural lifestyle after sharing 2 gorgeous videos from their isolated retreat. Being from California, she didn't know she was meant to be a country girl. Love you, Gwen. A fan commented on Instagram. Another person agreed, saying, I sense so much excitement and happiness in you whenever you're in Oklahoma. It's lovely to watch. Growing up as a city girl, Gwen told people that seeing her parents trim trees made her realize she didn't want the inconvenience at home. I'd be like, I'm never having a tree at my house, she revealed. And now she spends much of her time outside, enjoying activities like gardening. Gwen, her husband Blake, and their 3 sons, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo, also have a haven in the Ella mansion where they spend some of their time. The $14 million mansion in Encino boasts stunning decor. Her home decor, like her fashion sense, is unabashedly flamboyant and gorgeous. When they uploaded their stunning 4-poster bed on social media, it received a lot of attention. The multicolored feature is a statement piece, and admirers can't believe Blake slept in it. One fan jokes, "You're telling me Blake sleeps in that bed?" Perhaps referring to the goofy flair of the 4-poster. Another added, "Only the bed frame," while a third remarked, "I wanted to." Thanks for watching this video. And please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.